What's up, YouTube? This is Mommy Sexual reporting for duty. Okie dokie, so in today's video, we are once again going to be playing the Madoka Magica video game known as Pure Pink Pretty Lovers. Okie dokie, so if you're new to this series, I basically did two previous playthroughs of this game, and I would highly recommend watching those before watching this particular video, because basically you'll be missing out on some very juicy information in regards to Madoka and the lesbian revelation that she goes through. So definitely check those out before coming to this video, and without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Okie dokie. Wow, Akemi-san is incredible. That's what everybody at my school was saying due to Homura achieving a record in high jump competition. It certainly was incredible to see how high she can jump. Part of me felt very jealous that I had no talents anywhere near as impressive as that. Do you guys agree with the fact that Madoka doesn't have any talent? Like, she's always had this negative perception of herself, like, within the series. Like, do you guys agree with that? Like, do you guys feel like Madoka doesn't have any talent? No, because that's one part I never understood, but I want to hear what you guys think about that. Do you think, write in the comments, do you think Madoka is talentless like she feels? Okie dokie, so we have a nice shot of Madoka, Hitomi, and Sayaka. I must admit that I'm also a bit scared and unnerved by Homura, and the constant attention that she gives me. After she accomplished that high jump feat, she looked straight at me with such piercing eyes. She totally wants Madoka's booty! It instinctively made me move behind Sayaka for protection while I gripped her shoulder. I guess Madoka must have, gotten over the whole embarrassment that she went through, like, earlier. Like, I essentially forced Madoka to, kind of, like, confess some feelings to Sayaka in the previous episode. I felt kind of bad for her, but it was kind of entertaining. But obviously, she's kind of gotten over that, so which I guess is a good thing. There's no doubt that Homura is very cool and talented, but there's something about her that deeply frightens and worries me. As such, I decided to discuss that with Sayaka and Hitomi over dinner at a restaurant. Okie dokie, so it's basically like a menage a trois kind of date that's going on. Okie dokie. Wait, what? Oh, wait, that's Sayaka. Wait, what? Sayaka exclaimed to me in question after I revealed to her and he told me everything that Homura had said to me. This is pretty much going just like in episode 1 when you think about it. I don't get it. I thought she was a genius beauty, smart, athletically talented, but she's just a nut. How many points is that transfer student trying to show off? I don't think that Homura is trying to show off, but her intentions are a real mystery to me, and that's what concerns me the most. Okay. Is this really your first meeting with Akemi? By the way, just a little interesting fact for you guys, in case you didn't know, Homura's last name means fire. Like, Akemi means fire. Just throwing that out there. I wasn't sure how exactly to answer that properly. In all reality, yeah, but... So what? You recognize her from Unreality or something? This is kind of getting trippy. Unreality made me think of the latest Shaft anime. What the fuck? What are they referencing here? Unreality made me think of the latest Shaft anime I had watched with Hitomi and Sayaka. I wonder if they're referring to the Monogatari series. Anyway, and I thought about joking about that, but I decided to stay on topic. It would have been kind of cool if they actually mentioned like a shaft. If this would have been so ironic because this is Madoka Magica. Well, I feel like I met her in a dream last night. Sayaka and Hitomi started laughing loud. Sayaka and Hitomi started laughing loudly at that. I hate it when people laugh at me when I tell the truth because the only alternative is to lie, and I don't like lying. Poor Madoka. She's so cute. Wow, you're trying to make an impression too. Meanie. I really am wondering about it. Monica's like so dead serious. Look at the look on her face. She's totally in serious mode. I've got it. This is fate. You're destined friends brought together by the universe itself. Sayaka probably meant it jokingly, but there was a strange ring of truth to what she said there. Before I had a chance to think much on it though, Hitomi asked me more about the dream I had with Homoda in it. What kind of dream was it? I don't really remember, just that it was something weird. I admittedly did remember how Mikihara Town was getting wrecked in my dream, but I didn't want to bring up the specific details since it might make me seem crazy to my friends. Well, I mean, they probably already think you're a nuts based on what you're saying. At least Sayaka does. Maybe you really did meet her and she just left so strong an impression that even though you don't remember her, she popped up in a dream. Isn't that a bit far-fetched? It's just a coincidence. Well, one of them is probably right. Both ideas sound like reasonable explanations for why I saw Homoda in a dream before I really met her. Still, the fact is, I've seen a lot of different girls in various dreams lately. One of them, of course, was Mami-san. That was my favorite one. Like, in the whole, like, out of all the dream sequences that she had in episode 1 of this, that was my favorite one. Anyway, many of those girls being ones I've never met before. Maybe I should reveal that to Hitomi and Sayaka to see what they make of it. I'm afraid they might laugh at me again if I reveal that to them, but on the other hand, it might be nice to get their take on it. Okie dokie, so we have two options here. Talk to Sayaka and Hitomi about the other dreams I've had, and the second one is keep those other dreams private. Now, truth be told, I think it would be a lot more interesting if she mentioned them to the actual girls, like the other dreams, so I'm gonna go with option A. Well, it might help if I told you that I've seen other unfamiliar girls in my dreams lately. I wonder if that's going to make them get the wrong impression. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if the very first thing that Hitomi thought was forbidden love. I wouldn't be surprised if she would be the first one. We'll see if I'm right. I think Hitomi's going to pick up on it before Sayaka does. Hitomi and Sayaka blinked uneasily about this. They looked increasingly concerned. Could it be possible they're both thinking the same thing at the same time? Have you met any of those other girls since they showed up in your dreams? No, at least not yet. What did those girls look like then? I was hoping she was going to ask, like, what did the girls actually do? Because they all essentially did something kind of sexual. I really hope that they bring this up. I really do. That would be awesome. What did those girls look like then? Well, one had really twirly blonde hair and another... Oh my god! It's Bobby-san! One had really twirly blonde hair. Oh my god. And another had long reddish hair tied up in a long ponytail. Kind of funny how they all have long or fancy hair, especially if you count Akimi. I guess that I'm not in your dreams much then. It's kind of ironic she would like ask that question considering the little moment that they had before. Actually, Sayaka was in her dream. I just remembered Sayaka was in her dream. I wonder if she's gonna mention that. Well, you were, of course. Yeah, I remember she was in her dream. It was cool because when I first saw that in episode 1 of this, I was thinking maybe they were kind of giving us like an alternate timeline of what might have actually happened in the Madoka Magica anime. So yeah. Well, you were in a couple of my most recent dreams, and you were wearing a fancy outfit in them, aka her magical girl outfit. Sayaka looked a bit uncomfortable over that revelation, and I think she blushed a bit over it. He told me thankfully decided to clue things up on a less tense note. Like there's like so much Yuri tension in the air right now. You certainly have an active imagination, Madoka. I wish that my dreams were as fun and memorable as yours seem to be. But I wouldn't worry about it. Sayaka is probably right. It's probably just a coincidence you're dreaming about so many different girls you've never met that the new transfer student was bound to look like one of them. Okay. Okay, that seems like a pretty rational way to, connect everything together, I guess. What he told me said made some real sense. It actually does to me. And put me a bit more at ease. It doesn't explain why Homura approached me the way she did, though. Maybe Homura is just worried about me for some reason? I probably shouldn't dwell on it too much. Wow, it's already this late. Tea ceremony time. Duh, tea ceremony. Wow, it's already this late. Sorry, I've got to get going. When he told me about to leave for a tea ceremony, Sayaka asked me if I would accompany her to the record store. No doubt she wanted to pick up something for Kamijo. I decided to accompany her.